From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Tuesday, August 28th. I'm Mike Ludlum. High school volleyball will start with a Great Northern Conference match tonight. Marquette and Coach Mike Morgan entertaining the Menominee Maroons. We're in the second set, and for the Maroons, Sarah Barrett, Emma Hofer to Hannah Cole off the block and good. Maroons climb within 4-2. However, Marquette would start stringing points together. Michaela Graham, Maya King, Siler Ruska pounds that one down. Freshmen started a string of points, and eventually Marquette led 11-2. Next for the Maroons, off the serve, Ashley Powell. Hannah Cole sets Erica Belisle for the kill, but Menominee was still down 11-3. Marquette would not let the Maroons catch up. Ruska, King, Delaney Saul for the soft kill. And as you notice there, Marquette has some height in the front row, leading 15-7. Then King, Graham, Madison Carter will put one over, and the Menominee not unable to pass it properly. Marquette went on to win the match 3-0. On the scoreboard, a number of close matches last night. Houghton defeated Gwynn 3-2, 15-12 in the fifth. Manistee edges Munising 3-2, 15-13 in the fifth set. And Lotz needed 5 before turning back Lakeland and Hubble, 15-8 Hornets in the Purple Hornets in the fifth set. And Stevenson defeated Superior Central 3-0. The Michigan Tech volleyball team has started the campaign 3-1 after traveling to Alaska to compete in the Alaska Anchorage Invitational. TV6's Alex Klein talks to head coach Matt Jennings about the weekend and what lies ahead this week.
After being down 2-0 against the University of Alaska Anchorage this weekend, the Huskies rallied in the next 2 sets to tie things up.
The team literally was like welling up and like boost bumped after that fourth set. It was something else. And so we told the team not to forget that match. I don't think we will. It'd be hard to forget it.
Ultimately, Michigan Tech lost in the 5th set for their only loss of the tournament. But head coach Matt Jennings took a lot away from their time in Alaska.
It was a hard-fought loss, and if you're going to lose in college sport, that's the way to go, for sure.
It's something they'll build on this season. Picked second in the GLIAC preseason poll, the Huskies finished 2017 at 20-11, competed for the GLIAC title, and made it to the NCAA Midwest Regional quarterfinals.
At the end of last season, the way we ended the year and got at the end in that postseason run, I thought that was a really good first sign of how maybe this team was going to handle some future pressure.
But the pressure won't be a problem for the Huskies, led by senior Mariah Sherman and a special sophomore class. They're ready to make 2018 just as great, if not better.
Last year, we talked about the run we made, and we had an opportunity to compete for a championship against a storied Ferris team. I think that we return enough and bring in enough new people, new elements to the team where we can do that again if we continue to get better.
Michigan Tech is back on the court for another tournament this weekend at Northern Michigan University for the Wildcat Open before diving into GLIAC play. Alex Klein, TV6 Sports.
Meanwhile, the NMU volleyball team won all 4 matches at the Capital Classic in Springfield, Illinois over the weekend. Mike Lozier's team picked up some votes in this week's American Volleyball Coaches Association poll. One reason the Wildcats played well is the emergence of senior Maggie Liebeck. She had 53 kills in 4 matches and a .404 hitting percentage. Nobody is happier with her being in the lineup than Coach Lozier.
Last year she competed, I think, in 2 matches and got injured shortly after both matches she played in, and both she did pretty well. But now with Madison Whitehead graduating on the right side, we had a vacancy on the right side, and she asked to get looked. Her parents were there, and her mom, after the very first match, we were out talking to her, and she was crying because it was the first time she'd seen her daughter play since her high school career. And so it was just kind of one of those feel-good stories to see somebody who had been such an incredible teammate on the sideline for 3 years now get an opportunity to play and then take advantage of it and then be named tournament MVP on top of it was also pretty cool.
As we mentioned, NMU hosts the Wildcat Open Friday and Saturday. Both the Wildcats and Huskies will meet the new #1 team in the country on Friday, Minnesota Duluth. Tech takes on the Bulldogs at 3 o'clock, while NMU and the Bulldogs collide at 7 p.m. By the way, the NMU volleyball team has picked up some votes in the Division II poll. We'll hear from them coming up on your 7 o'clock news tonight. The NMU women's soccer team has a pair of matches this week to start the season. Second-year head coach Sonia Bosma and the Wildcats will host St. Cloud State Thursday and Minnesota Duluth on Sunday. Bosma says she's looking to see more of an attacking mindset from the offense this season.
The Helenen sisters are going to be really good for us. We have an incoming player, Caroline Helenen, she's getting looked at by Division I schools, and she's definitely gonna have a huge impact for us this year. But returning is her sister, who did well for us last year as well. She'll be a sophomore. I'm a huge fan of a 4-3-3 and a 3-5-2 because it's such an attack-oriented formations, and we have the personalities for it this year. So, yeah, we're excited.
The match Thursday against St. Cloud State begins at 5:30, Sunday with Minnesota Duluth at noon. NMU has a home match Thursday against Mercyhurst at 3 o'clock. Michigan Tech's women's soccer team has matches Thursday against Duluth at 6 o'clock, and then Saturday at 1 o'clock against St. Cloud State. And in tennis yesterday, Nagani defeated Gwynn 8-0, and it was Ishpeming 7, Munising 1.